night of baseball ahead from Boston. It'll be the Yankees and the Red Sox. Next. Not many places left like this one. Fenway Park in Boston as we get you set for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Tonight we'll play Game 1 of this 3-game series as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Boston Red Sox. And a welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to take you through this one. We'll hear from my colleagues Dave Campbell and Eric Karros momentarily. But first, let's take a look at our starting lineup here. It's presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll match up against a guy who rebounded quite nicely after an off year in 2009, the veteran right-hander Daisuke Matsuzaka. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. And here comes Scott Podsednik into the box now, so we're just about set to go here. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
Boy, tough pitch right out of the chute in this at-bat.
Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Euclid is there to make the catch on Podsednik to get things started, one away.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Curtis Granderson will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with another 0-2. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
So 2 are gone here in the inning for Mark Teixeira. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now as that bat has really come alive of late. At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Matty wanted to pull that thing, but the fastball got in on him too quickly.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for Terry Francona's Red Sox is there on your screen. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1. Grounded foul. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
And you just sense that maybe he's pressing a little too hard here with his new ball club. He just needs to calm down a little bit and not try to be an instant hero.
So 1 gone now for Kevin Youkilis. Now here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And that's a coin toss strike there. That could go either way.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And he's probably saying, you're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2.
Let's see if they try to make him go outside the strike zone here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw to first, and Youkilis is retired, 2 gone. So 2 gone in the inning now for Adrian Gonzalez. Too low, 1-0.
And I'll tell you, there's no better time possible to face a guy like this than with the bases empty and 2 away.
1-1.
And that may be the pitch that he'll remember from this at-bat. When he's hot, he doesn't miss that.
Now a called strike on the outside corner as that zone seems to widen some. It's 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 0 in the Boston first. We've played an inning at Fenway. No score here on the show. Troy Glaus will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And Scutaro with the dive, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Right out of the windup and right into the stretch on the first pitch of the second. I guarantee you that's not what he had in mind when he was throwing his warm-up pitches.
Eric Chavez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Oh, and it's over his head.
This is a situation where the outfielder may have tried to do too much. Doesn't cost him a run, but it certainly didn't help things.
Brett Gardner will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Strike two.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Scudero will look this one in for out number 2.
Yeah, here's a look at this last pitch. We'll stop it on the point of impact to show you where it was, and this is very clearly going to be a ball high, but he just couldn't stop himself and winds up popping it up.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. David Ortiz will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And with a left-handed shift in place, that leaves only Gloss on the left side of the infield.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And early on, you can see him trying to jam guys with that pitch, not let them get extended.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. Dustin Pedroia will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First offering on the way. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. First two set down now for J.D. Drew. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Nick Swisher will start things out when we come back. We'll move to the third with no score. And here is Nick Swisher now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit on the ground towards first. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out. So one gone in the inning, and that brings up Scott Podsednik. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Lined into left center. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Fouled back. looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. And he changed up on him here, but this is a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, it's only been 2 1/3 innings, but this has been a dominating pitching performance so far. Already 3 strikeouts for him, and he's still yet to allow a hit.
Marco Scudero is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. And Swisher will gather this one in for out number 2.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. There to take it, though, is Chavez. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Mark Teixeira will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees. He jolts this half inning to attention as the first pitch is hit into right field for a leadoff single.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Ellsbury has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Troy Glaus stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And with all this first pitch swinging, he's hardly broken a sweat out there.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Not very good discipline here. He chases one out of the strike zone on the last pitch, then turns around and just stares at strike 2.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Time now for our nightly check of the out-of-town scoreboard as you see what's happening in the American League tonight. There's still some action yet to get underway on the West Coast. Carl Crawford stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Averaging 10 pitches an inning through the first 3. That was pitch number 31 there.
Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
So they're finally able to break into the hit column here to start the fourth. Their bats have been in mothballs here to start the evening, but we'll see if they can get things going here their second time around the lineup.
Kevin Youkilis is at the plate as he watches ball one.
And he may just be biding his time over there at first before he's set loose.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And in a scoreless game, let's see if they try to use the stolen base to get some offense going.
In there, 1-2 now.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Runner goes for second. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. And he is in there. Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen. On the ground to second base, this could be two. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, it's looking like runs could be at a premium in this one, so you know they're happy to get that first run across the plate here.
David Ortiz will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Infield's at double play depth, so they'll trade a run for 2 outs here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Just what the doctor ordered here, a quick little 4-6-3, and a nice job by the shortstop of coming through the bag to turn it.
Dustin Pedroia will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. On the ground down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now.
And he's saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Well, he hits this one pretty hard to right, and it doesn't look like the right fielder took a very good route to this thing, and that allows the batter to scoot all the way around to third with a triple.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in steps the dangerous J.D. Drew. And a ball, 1-0.
And now offensively, you can't be content with just 2 here in the inning. That could be a very important third run over there at third base.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
I'm pretty sure he's going to have a green light here, 2-0, especially with a guy in scoring position.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And it bounces around down there now. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, that's a good piece of opposite field hitting there with 2 away as he just shoots this thing the other way. And that pushes the lead up to 3 now.
Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
Sign from Posada, now the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
And you sort of get the sense that his thoughts might be elsewhere out on the mound right now. He's got to let the pass go and focus on the here and now.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Eric Chavez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Drew is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Making a bid to finally put a tally in that run column, but he comes up just a little short as this ball dies out there on the warning track.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Fastball here, but he's right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
The catcher Jorge Posada will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's Daisuke now on 1-0. There he goes. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think they had a feeling he'd be going, but you had to figure they weren't going to pitch out twice in a row, and he winds up taking second here and moving into scoring position.
Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
And that's a pitch made famous by Greg Maddux all those years. Started at the waist and let it work its way back to that inside corner. That's all about hitting your spots.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher. Pause, now the pitch. In the air to right center. And Brew will make the catch, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Marco Scudero will try it again. He flew out his first time. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And the pitch. Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Swisher is there, though, as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there.
And they may have been shading him towards the alley a bit, so he has to cover a lot of ground to get to this thing. But he's able to run it down just inside the foul line.
Michael McHenry will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Carl Crawford is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And this is a guy with some speed out of that left-handed batter's box, so infielders will have to be quick with their throws on a ground ball.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. The speedy Scott Podsednik will try to get it going when we return. They trail in this one 3-0. Scott Podsednik will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And the first offering is lined into right field, and they very quickly have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Andrew's going to need to get this one in off the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, he might have been thinking he was still throwing his warm-up pitches because that first pitch of the inning was right down Broadway and got turned around for 2 bases.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And with a leadoff hitter aboard at second after the double, he's at least got to be thinking right side if he doesn't put one down.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and this is popped straight up, and this could be a tough play. McHenry is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1.
Good pitch there as he threw the fastball to get the pop-up, and you see there what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Mark Teixeira swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's set, now the pitch. Opposite field to left. Crawford is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. A dive, but it's past him down the line, and that should score the run from second. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Well, we'll get a good look at this diving effort down at third. This winds up just out of his reach down the line, and it heads towards the corner for an RBI double.
Troy Glaus will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Ball 1.
And now that the shutout's gone, if he's not careful, his win could go out the window with it.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. Well, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Swing and a high chopper. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. One for the Yankees on the A-Rod RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Kevin Youkilis will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And the Gold Glover Chavez will throw him out, one away.
Good fastball there on the outside part of the plate. He got him to reach for it, and all he could do was send an easy grounder to second.
So one gone for Adrian Gonzalez. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground but foul. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Podsednik is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
And here's a look now at his pitches by innings at this point in the contest. And you can see he had troubles in that 4th inning, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
And if he can get through this guy, that would be back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Glaus is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Eric Chavez will lead things off in the next half inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Eric Chavez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Some movement in that Boston bullpen now as Big Bobby Jenks is up to get loose. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a changeup here as this ball's grounded foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Brett Gardner will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, he's got a different look to him in this 7th inning. Much more determined. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
And those are a little easier to lay off because you can see that sweep coming in all the way.
Swing hard liner to left center. Base hit. Around first on his way to second now. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Well, sometimes you got to know when it's a good idea to put on the brakes at first base. He gambled there and lost big time.
Jorge Posada will be the batter. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1.
And he's really been effective getting ahead with that first pitch curveball all night long.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. There to get it is Euclid. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. And here is Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to milk one more inning out of him on the mound.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a throw on to first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away. So the leadoff man retired in the inning for J.D. Drew. First pitch coming. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. But Sednick is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said now.
Now here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And one more strike here might finish off a strong 7 innings of work.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Nick Swisher will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And they've got the right guy at the plate, but at the wrong time. He needs to be hitting with a runner on base somewhere.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's bunching with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Crawford will give it a look, but this drops in for a base hit.
And these guys have been in a lot of close games this year, and it's gone their way more often than not. Let's see if they can pull another rabbit out of their hat.
Curtis Granderson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A 2-run home run for Curtis Granderson. Career homer number 149. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Well, one swing of the bat, and we're right back where we started. This pitch just looked like it was hanging on a string, and all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here comes Boston skipper Terry Francona out to the mound. And that'll be all for Daisuke Matsuzaka. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Bobby Jenks will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the 8th. Mark Teixeira stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
And how tough is it to come in right out of the pen and have to face this guy?
And there's ball 1.
And the folks here have been treated to quite a ball game so far.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. Alex Rodriguez will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 3. Marco Scudero will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a strike at the knees. More like at the shins, but it's 0-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Granderson is over though, and he'll call off the left fielder to make the grab. 1 down. 8th inning from Fenway Park. This one tight throughout as we're all tied up in the final stages. Michael McHenry will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And wow, I'm not sure A, how you take that, and B, how it's not a strike. 3-2 now.
And he's going to get a second life here. That should have been strike 3.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And that is over the Green Monster, a home run. Solo shot here to left, 8th home run of the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, you can tell the pitch count is starting to wear on him a bit now. This is a pitch that he was able to throw past guys in the early innings, but late in the game, if you lose a little bit of your velocity, sometimes that's all it takes.
Carl Crawford will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now he runs up and gets this one down. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, when the third baseman's playing in, I think you need to drag this ball down the first base line because this is a much taller order when the third baseman can get on the ball so quickly.
Kevin Euclid will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. 4-3 Boston. 9th inning save situation, and they'll turn it over to one of the best in the business, All-Star Jonathan Papelbon. Troy Glaus is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And now the lefty Hideki Okajima's up and throwing in that Red Sox bullpen. Hit hard but foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Not hit all that deep out toward Drew in right field. And he puts it away for the first out.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number one.
Grounded, foul.
That's a foul ball.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Swing and a miss by Chavez, so he's a strikeout victim here.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Brett Gardner will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looking to wrap this one up, lock, stock, and barrel.
Swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Papelbon trying to finish it. The pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and chopped towards first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And give the save to Papelbon as he comes in here in the ninth to shut the door.
Probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But Dave, what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man that shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this you can call on to finish things out for you, and that's just exactly what he did.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Eric Karros. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, find us online at theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 4-3. A reminder that post-game highlights come your way next. Now from Fenway Park, good night, everybody.